Hello. Hello, all. It's been a while since we've been doing a video or we've done any kind of content at all. I just kind of want to give you a rundown of why. Kind of some sad news, but back in March, my father started going down with his health. And on April 14th, he passed away. And anybody who's ever dealt with the death, it kind of hits you in random ways. And I just knew I needed to step away for a little bit, which meant that we were going to shut down operations there for a little bit. And we've decided to start kicking those things back up. But I do want to thank you guys for sticking with us. If you're still following us or subscribed to us or any of that, we've really evaluated things over the last 3 months and what we could do better. We've got some input from people that can make things more interesting for the podcast. That way, we're not boring and just kind of doing a subpar job. So what we've decided to do, we decided to start adding some other personalities. We're going to start adding Justin Stonebarger, Mr. Unathletic, as he goes by, and some other people that are part of our friend group or our close group that kind of get some more engaging content. There at the end in March, Mose did a great job with Scotty Madison on the wrestling content and Terrell Ramsey with his golf channel. And it was great. It was a great turnout. We heard great things, and we want to continue to do those things. So Jacob Mosby is going to start kind of navigating that and running that portion of the podcast or the page, while we still bring weekly episodes, maybe 2 or 3 every week. But there might be different personalities on. It might not always be me. It might not always be us three. It might be different people. So we're very excited in the direction that we are going to be going because we're still learning. We're still learning all the kinks and all the editing and all the everything about it. So we are still in the process of learning and getting better, and it is a hobby. It's a fun thing for us to do, and we love your engagement. We love the trash talk. We love the positive talk. We love all that. So we would really appreciate if you guys continue to engage with us and give us ideas, give us suggestions of what to do, because we're up to doing just about anything that would even make us look ridiculous. So with no further ado, I guess that's the way you should say it. Let's get this thing kicked off with myself, John, and Justin. Welcome back. Season 2, Experts Very Little. We know just enough to be dangerous.
Four or 5 years, I thought we were talking about the product that we put on the field this year that's looked like absolute trash. 4 or 5 years.
So carry on. Enjoy your regular season win. Go ahead and hang that banner.
They didn't have that. You really think behaviors would get better without sports? You're out of your mind. They didn't have that.
No.
Here they are, John and Justin. Welcome back to Experts of Very Little. It's been 3 months, but it feels good to be back on camera. Justin, I have to say you look fabulous with that camera angle and old school Cubs hat. I really do like that. You know my distaste for the C. However, I do like that hat. John, welcome back. I know you've been itching to get back on here to talk whatever we want to talk about. So welcome, guys.
What's going on? Been a minute.
Yeah, how's it going? It's good to be back. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I do got to start off with this. I have a massive, massive thing of chocolate milk. And I do want to kind of start things off with saying Justin makes the most shameful glass of chocolate milk I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Milk barely squirted enough chocolate to even discolor it at all. You can't even call that chocolate milk, so I don't understand. I don't even know why you do it at that point. Just drink milk.
Yeah, just to get a little hint.
Well, what's the purpose of that? It's not chocolate milk. If it doesn't send you into a diabetic coma, it's not chocolate milk.
That's probably the point, so I don't go into coma.
I mean, it's embarrassing. Every time you used to make that stupid thing, it was just embarrassing for me. But
yeah,
no, John, how do you like
have to agree. It's got to be chocolatey. If I'm going to drink milk, I'm going to drink milk. But if I want chocolate milk, it's going to be chocolate milk.
Just a little hint.
That's doing nothing though.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like? So do you even have icing on your cake at this point?
I enjoy milk in itself, so I drink a lot of milk.
Then don't even buy the syrup.
Yeah, don't waste your money on the chocolate.
Just a little.
It's pointless, man. It used to legit anger me.
But then you used to have to buy these big jugs of the Hershey's, the real big Hershey jugs.
And when I can find them, I have to go to Costco.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
because
Justin,
otherwise he just blew through it.
Use the chocolate like you did ketchup, you would be just fine.
Oh, you a big ketchup guy?
Oh, on everything.
You still picky? You still picky about what you eat?
Oh yeah. The way I look at it is, if I haven't eaten it, I'm almost 40 years old. I'm 39. If I haven't had it by now, I'm probably okay without it.
But YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO.
Yeah, so eat what you like.
Yeah. Well, John ain't got no room to talk because we went to that pizza joint there for that beautiful wedding we got to go to. And he wouldn't touch anything that even hinted anything other than cheese.
Bro, no, I had meat on mine. But listen, I don't want fungus on my pizza. I don't want vegetables on my pizza. I'm cool with it.
What, pepperoni? What do you eat? What pizza do you eat?
One was like an all meat. Oh shoot, I eat all kinds of pizza. Sausage. I eat pepperoni, Canadian bacon, pineapple,
also jam pepperoni,
jalapenos. I mean, we eat all kinds of pizza. I just don't want anything weird. There's no reason to do.
You just named a few things there that are weird.
What? What's weird? Jalapenos?
Jalapenos on pizza. I'm not touching that crap.
Disgusting.
What?
But what was it that I had over there? What was that joint called? It was over in Fayetteville. Beautiful.
I can't even think of I don't even remember what it was called.
I couldn't tell you. It was great.
But it was good pizza.
Yeah.
It was real good.
It was wood fire pizza.
Yeah, he wouldn't even touch. Yeah, I'm not sure Dave Portnoy would touch it either. But, what's your thoughts on Dave Portnoy there, John?
Dude's a genius, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know he rubs people the wrong way, and I'm not necessarily like a massive fan of him on the game day, Fox Game Day or whatever, but I watch every single one of those pizza reviews.
Oh, dude, I'm just telling you, he gets a big old piece, and he tells it how it is, man. This tastes like garbage.
That's the thing about these big personalities is like love them or hate him. The dude's got it figured out.
Yeah.
There's a reason we all know Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, man. One of my favorite stories is him buying back his company for was it a cent or $1? Was it $1?
Oh yeah, something stupid.
That's genius. That's genius. Speaking of Dave Ramsey, I'm very proud of you, John. I'm very proud of you.
No.
What?
No.
Give me your honest opinion. If you had to describe Dave Ramsey in 3 words. Go.
Waste of time.
But how so?
Because not everybody has the money that he has to be able to do what he preaches.
He's the boot camp. He's Mr. Boot Camp financially.
He started the boot camp back in the 70s and the 80s when it was easier.
Yeah. Easier. It's getting out of debt's not easy.
I'm talking the cost of things.
Oh.
Yeah, his plan to get out of debt, I think it depends on what you're looking at. I think his philosophy is on getting out of debt. I think if people are disciplined, I think that's reasonable. But his idea of living, if you've got nothing and you're starting up, it's like, okay, don't use credit, don't finance things. Drive a $2,000 car until you can buy a $5,000. That's not realistic for a lot of people.
That live like no one else so that you can live like no one else when you're older.
Yeah.
I love listening to his show because I hear all these callers call in from, I don't know, it's like it makes you two different ways.
You're right,
it makes you feel better about yourself because you're like, man, I'm not in such a bad position.
Yeah.
Some of these people call him like, I've got $400,000 in student loans. You're like, God dang.
Oh, no, I don't understand. Hey, but Mosby hit the nail on the head in a comment here on TikTok. He says, gamble. That's the only way to get out of debt. Just always one hit away.
Listen, speaking of the predictive markets, it's gotten crazy. The Kalashi and the poly market and all that, where you can.
I know.
I mean, have you dabbled a little bit in it, John?
A little bit, not a whole lot. I downloaded the Kalashi app like a couple weeks ago. I just started messing with it a little bit.
It's all downhill from here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit big. He said, "So send me some money. I got a great bet to make." Oh man.
Mosley's going. I
can't wait to hear this one.
Mosley's not getting out of this, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be getting on. We're gonna get him on a video. I think he's gonna agree to at least once a month. He's gonna do some interviews though. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good stuff, man. He was really. I don't know if you guys did you tune into the Scotty Madison and the Terrell interviews. Good stuff. Oh,
really good stuff.
Incredible stuff.
Really, him and Scotty did really well. I mean, obviously him and Terrell did too. But no, that was really good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, what about I might even pull it up here so we can kind of look. 20and0.com who has hopped on this?
Oh my goodness gracious. I almost wish that I would have never had seen it.
Justin ruined me. He has absolutely ruined me.
Well, I blame John Gruden.
It's so addictive.
What did John Gruden do?
I found that's where I saw it at. I found it off a video that I was scrolling through TikTok, and somebody was running it for him, and he was just picking the players. I'm like, what is this? And he mentioned it, so I go in and start messing with it.
All right, so let's take a look here. I don't know if you guys have did this yet. If you guys are watching this, if you have not tried this 20and0, it's well, the interface is complicated at first. Once you get going, it's pretty simple. You just pick your team. We'll do an example here. Let's go down here and just do play a classic here. Let's do this prime only. Is that what we want, or do we want variations? Don't we?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
we're gonna pick this as a group here. We're gonna do and you're trying to get 20and0. Basically, what it is going to give you a team and a time error, and then you got to kind of pick the best roster. And you got to kind of keep in mind you pick all your offense first, and you get one re-roll. Problem with me, I was forgetting the re-rolls there for a minute. But you got to kind of think about, okay, do I get a tight end here? Do I throw this running back here at the flex or whatever? But basically, you're trying to get 20and0, and you get a multiplier for quarterback 1.5, and then the edge and corners are 1.2. So those are your premier positions. So you're trying to get the best player possible, like Peyton Manning, at quarterback. Yep. But if you can't, you're kind of screwed a little bit. So we're going to do an example here. Let's do an example. We're going to spin it. And again, if you guys have not did this yet, I highly suggest you do. Hide that. All right. Here we go. You guys help me out here. Chicago 2016 and 2020. Well, no quarterback here.
No, not at all.
Jordan Howard, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Allen Robinson, 102 receptions. I kind of like to look at the tight ends here. I don't like anybody not over 600 yards receiving. So let's go back up.
Right.
Do we re-roll or do we take Allen Robinson?
So, I mean, Allen Robinson in the flex, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
The flex or receiver? It's just
either which way. I mean, you could throw him in. It's not going to change your points.
I'm just if we're
Justin, what do you think?
Receiver,
are you thinking something else?
I think I don't mind Robinson, but put him at receiver so that your flex is open.
All right, we're going to go receiver there. Okay, let's go spin here. Buffalo 2021 to 2025. This is easy. We got to go
quarterback.
Yeah.
Any
best quarterback in the
40
NFL.
Total touchdowns.
I mean, you got
40 total touchdowns.
You got Stephon Diggs. However, it's the rushing yards that are going to get it here. I mean, hey, listen. Yeah. Is he better than Mahomes?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting topic there. Seattle, 91 to 98. Mm-hmm. Okay. We've got our quarterback. So,
Ricky Waters.
I like Chris Warren better.
Chris Warren.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. I was just automatically.
Tight ends are doo-doo.
Yeah.
12 touchdowns for Joey Galloway, but I feel like we got to go Warren here with the 1,500 yards. It's about 1,800 yards total.
Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah.
We going Warren?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Tampa, 2006 to 2010. Yeah. All right, running backs are due.
Yeah.
We get excited for.
I was going to say tight end, maybe. No, I can't remember this.
Kellen Winslow.
Winslow's got
Kellen Winslow. 127 targets too. I did read somewhere where the target share was matters in your algorithm. Yeah. I don't know what air means here. 1,213 air
yards.
Huh. All right, we'll take him at tight end. I'm not mad at it. Now, listen. Usually, guys. You have a timer. Usually, you have a timer here, and it's way harder than just doing what we're doing. You have to kind of go fast, but this is with no timer. So keep that in mind. We're kind of able to analyze this, but we got to go.
Yeah, that no questions asked.
It's surprising he had 5 touchdowns that year.
All right. Now this one could get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one in mind just because of the yard total, but there's an argument to be made for Mark Ingram for 12 touchdowns and 1,500 yards.
But I'm all for 1,700 yards with Michael Thomas.
149 receptions, guys.
Yeah.
We going?
Yeah.
What are you saying, Justin? We going Thomas?
I agree. Yeah, Michael Thomas.
Now, we didn't use our re-roll. Do we want to re-roll?
I mean, who are you going to get this better?
1,700 yards is hard to beat.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be tough.
Well, all right, we're not re-rolling. We're going flex here. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, you notice we did all the offense first. Now we go to defense. Now, you've got to prioritize your edge or your corner. So, right off the gate, Junior Gillette is nice, 22 quarterback hits, even Cameron Jordan. But let's scroll down here and just look. Curtis
Lofton, 140. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of tackles.
Now I want you guys to analyze. I want to see how you analyze these corners. If you were to pick one of these corners, who would it be? Because this is tricky with all the different numbers.
So if I'm going to look at it, I see there's a couple different ways that I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at not only interceptions, but I'll look at pass deflections and tackles all as a whole. You've got, I mean, Patrick Robinson's not bad. You've got 16 pass deflections.
Guys, this is an incredible comment. This is an incredible comment from our Twitch account.
You're going to get oh, that's funny.
Beautiful comment. Yes.
But on this selection here, either Robinson or I may even go with who's that? Delvin Brew. 3 picks, 19 pass deflection. It's still got 44 tackles.
So what would you say, Justin? How would you break this down?
So I combine the interceptions and pass deflections. And then everything else is extra to me. But I like the 5 force fumbles. I go Patrick Robinson.
No, it's tackles for loss. But
or is that what that? I can't read that.
Yeah, tackles for loss. But I also agree. However, if I was looking at this, I'd look at Roman Harper and look at the 110 tackles for safety, and that'd be. You could put him at corner too if you wanted.
Yep.
But do we want to do that, or do we want to take something else?
So I wouldn't take an edge. Yeah, that's much better. Just because I think we can get a better edge.
So many better guys to take an edge.
All right, take a D tackle.
No,
I wouldn't. I'm always trying to find somebody with double-digit sacks in as a D tackle.
Linebacker. I'm not. The only thing I don't like about Lofton, he got a lot of tackles, but 0 sacks.
You got no extras.
Very little TFLs. Yeah.
No pass deflections. By the way,
no extras.
By the way, do you remember watching him come to our place in high school and absolutely?
So, funny story. I actually got the opportunity to talk to. I got the opportunity to talk to Mark Lippy, who was the offensive coordinator for Veneta that year, and he said that no matter what they did, he said they could have started Curtis Lofton on their sideline, and we could have had the ball on our hash and run the ball towards our sideline, and he was still making the tackle. Like, it didn't matter, dude. And not to mention he would turn around and rush for 200 yards on us.
Kingfisher America, Oklahoma. Kingfisher. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pass on him. Are we taking a corner here, or are we going to take a safety? I'll tell you. You tell me what you guys would do, and I'll tell you what I would do, and we'll see.
I would, if it were me, I'd probably take the Delvin Bro guy. Bro, whatever his name is.
What do you say, Justin?
I'd take him or Harper. Where was Harper again?
He's down there, safety. Where would you take Harper, though? Would you put him at corner or safety?
Safety.
I'd keep him at safety.
You take him and put him at safety. But
I would take. It's going to be 2 to 1 here. I was going to take Roman Harper or safety. So let's do it. All right. New Orleans. Oh my gosh. Okay. Will Smith had a good year. That's solid.
It's okay.
Tackles. Yeah. Okay, 16 quarterback. I'm assuming it's quarterback hurries or quarterback hits.
Quarterback hits, I think.
It's cute. Quarterback hits.
Brian Young would be my choice there. Of course, there's Vilma, but I'm not.
Yep.
Yeah,
you can't go any further.
Was
that 9 to 15? Was that how many years he has in prison, or is that his stat?
Wow.
We going here?
Yes.
All right, go take him at corner, get that 1.2 multiplier. Oh, Lord, New Orleans, what is going on right now?
Sacks,
okay, Pat.
Look at D tackle though.
Oh, bro,
you got to.
I'm just telling you, that's exactly who I'm putting at D tackle right there, Wayne Martin.
Do we get the multiplier, or do we take this?
No, you take that. You take the Wayne Martin.
Just because you can't. I always say if you can get a D tackle in double digits, I think you're ahead.
That's 100%. Crazy amount too.
You're going to find another edge that's going to have just as many sacks.
Just like this right here. I thought we would.
No, he was a little bit later. Mario had a good year though. We could do Mario. Cushing. Look at all these numbers here.
Dude, I'm just telling you, Brian.
12 tackles for loss, 4 picks, 10 pass deflections.
Pick him.
We gotta take Cushing, right? Okay.
Yep.
And then we might have to do a reroll here.
Well,
we
should have Max Crosby. Oh, look at that 22.
Look at that. That's your edge right there.
Are we going Max, or are we doing a reroll? What? You could take Devin White? Why can't you take Devin White at edge?
I don't know that you would want
I'm conflicted right now.
What about they ran your flat?
If they ran a 3-4 and
we got to get this multiplier though, the 1.2 multiplier for Max, right?
Yeah.
83 tackles, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do that. Go Max.
2 forced fumbles, 31 quarterback hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't overthink.
yes. Now we have the pick of the – we just have to pick of the litter here. We got Suggs.
Where's he
You've
at?
got Ray Lewis. Of course, this was
Ray
older.
Lewis.
Yeah.
But you've got
Chris McAllister up there. Well, what was McAllister?
Oh, yeah. 22 pass deflections. Do we want to
6
re-roll or do we want to – well, see, Ray still had 3 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, 8 pass deflections.
Re-roll it.
What do you think? You want to re-roll?
Yeah, we can.
That's risky, but we're going to do it just for the sake. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just for fun. Oh, God.
Go to corner.
What did we say about gambling?
Oh, my gosh. Guys. Should have went Ray Lewis.
All right,
Jesse
Don't
Bates.
listen to Justin next time.
Jesse Bates had 108 tackles, 3 picks, 15 pass deflections.
You want that all day long because he's got all those tackles too.
I don't think anybody else is going to get close.
Mm-mm.
Dang, man.
I would not waste the flex.
That's a good line too, but all right, we're going. We got to go
Jesse Bates. Yeah.
All right, here we go. 18-2. Kellen Winslow held us back. Yeah, but how much? Splitting hairs. Here's what it says right here. Splitting hairs. Kellen Winslow's 2009, 77 catches for 884 yards, graded a silver below your other 4. Someone has to be last. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Of course, it doesn't tell you the ratings or anything, but
defense got
our
94.
defense
94.
If we had took Ray, what do you think it would have been?
I'm just telling you, it would have been 19-1, if not 20-0.
Wow. So anyway, if you guys are looking for something fun to do, 20-0.com, 20-0.com. And it has all the sports. I mean, it has every sport you can think of. It's fun.
Golf is interesting.
Oh, I tried them all. Yesterday, I was terrible at hockey. I was so bad at hockey.
Yeah, I did. Hockey and soccer.
I've never looked at anything in my life and felt so stupid and uneducated than when I was trying to pick hockey.
Oh,
bro. Go with soccer. I mean, soccer's the same way.
Yeah.
I knew Messier or whatever, Messi, whatever his name is.
Gridiron IQs is what's that all about? Tell me.
Oh. So it's the same thing.
It doesn't give you any stats.
No stats.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, no stats at all. And you're just picking players and hoping that you do well.
Well, what's cool about this is it's brand new. They have an app. App's really good. Looks just like this. And they also have leagues, and we create our little league here and kind of look there, and you can create challenges and all that, but look at the league points and all time, who had the best all time score and games played. Dang, Justin, 45. So listen, if you're looking for something fun to do, it's fun. I mean, it's fun. So I would definitely check it out, especially if you're a sports fan. It's a good time, I think. You think?
Absolutely.
It is a time killer.
Best way to describe it right there.
Hey, if you want to have fun, do it. Get into a baseball tournament.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing we didn't really talk about is every hour on the hour, they do a kind of a March Madness style tournament, except you can get up to 256, 512 players. But you simply play against somebody else. If you win that, you move on to the next round, and then you try to win the whole thing. And what's the best round you've gotten to?
I lost the semis tonight in the baseball.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin, what's best you've got to?
Yeah, I got round to 32 is best I've gotten to. No, round to 32. I think that's as close as I got.
What's mine? Is mine 16? I was keeping you updated.
Yeah,
I think that's what you said last night.
You got round 16.
Yeah, round 16. So it's fun. It's frustrating too. when you end, you're like, are you kidding me?
Oh,
There's
I hate
no
it when
way.
you're the same record and you lose by like 2 points or 1 point. Oh my goodness, you get so mad.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, awesome thing. Another awesome thing. How about the Oklahoma Sooners winning the baseball national championship? And it's probably the most improbable stinking run. And I'll be the first to admit I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. College baseball is not it for me. It's Major League Baseball takes precedent in my fandom, and it's all I watch usually. College baseball sometimes. I'm just not as big of a diehard fan. Now, when they start getting to the playoffs, I'll keep up with them, watch the games and all that. But I didn't think, they went to Georgia Tech, number 2. There's no way. I thought, well, this will be fun. Maybe we get to watch a couple games. They win that. They go to KU, and at that point, after they did what they did to KU, you just knew, okay, something is up.
Mm-hmm.
They are hot. So I don't know. It was a fun run. It was.
It's why we love sports, right? It's like shouldn't be there. Have no, nobody picks them to be there, and it wasn't like they just were playing nobodies. I think everybody they played was like a top 10 team, and it was like they didn't matter, and they didn't just beat North Carolina. I mean, they walloped them both games. They won.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was interesting to say the least. John, did you watch any of it?
No.
It was
not.
I tell you what. Oh, that's awesome.
What was you going to say there, Justin?
I thought it was cool when I was watching the West Virginia, and at the end they all come out and they were singing their song, and I don't care who you are. That's kind of a cool tradition they have. And then I saw the head coach hugging his wife, and I was like, man, she looks familiar. And it was like, I graduated.
You graduated with her?
Yeah.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
It was cool.
With the West Virginia
Tabitha
head
Tucker.
coach? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I would have never associated her with baseball.
No.
And she's been friends on my Facebook, and now I look back, like after I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh, I should have known this. I mean, she's West Virginia, everything. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. So anyway, pretty awesome run. What's great about it, and I've told the story on Facebook, but my dad passing away in April. He would have lived through both championships. He probably didn't really remember the 51 one because he'd have been 10. But the 1994 one, we were at the Giardia picnic, and we were listening to it on the radio. I was 7 years old. I remember listening to this on the radio, and they won. They won the championship over Nomar Garcia-Parra, Jason Varitek, 13-5 over Georgia Tech. And of course, back then I was 7. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know really what was going on. But as you go through the years, and we had a lot of close calls, 2022 losing to Ole Miss in the championship, you start realizing, it's kind of hard to win a championship, and especially whenever I wouldn't consider ourselves a blue blood, but I'd consider we got 3 titles now, so you got to consider us right under it, and so. Not being that blue blood, like the LSU, the Texas, and all them, it's pretty cool to win this championship, and especially knowing that my dad would have been going crazy. I mean, he would have been losing. I remember.
Oh yeah.
God, I remember whenever we won the 06 championship, we was at the house and Cardinals, talking about the St. Louis Cardinals, and going out, I was freaking out. And Dad was screaming from his room. I remember being over at my brother's house for the 2011 World Series championship for the Cardinals, and Dad doing all right, doing that whole thing. And then I remember when Albert Pujols broke the home run record, so all those memories flooded back to me. But I just knew we won that championship. I posted that thing on Facebook. I went to my truck. And I lost it. I cried because I was like, Dad, he would be overjoyed right now. So cool thing.
Yeah.
Really cool thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, you got a favorite memory, John?
Of
just any sports or anything?
What I tell you, the one true reason that I became a Cardinal fan, I never really watched baseball ever. At that point, I was probably 8-9 years old, and our dad was an over the road truck driver, and he set it up to where I could go out on the road with him for a month or it was right about a month, I think. And I remember I'm dead asleep in the bed back in the sleeper, and I woke up, Dad's yelling at me, hey, come up here. We're going by Busch Stadium at night with the stadium lit up, arch all lit up. Everything was so cool. And that's how I become a Cardinal fan, because after that was just the greatest thing I'd ever seen. Obviously at the, thanks to my dad. And so it was one of those things that a kid will never forget.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I wasn't on that trip. Who knows?
Hey,
I didn't want to.
You
I didn't want to
might
end up a Cardinals
actually
fan.
know. Oh, listen, you would definitely love being a Cardinals fan. You're one winning year every 5 to 7 years.
But I gotta tell you that the video we got of him when the Cubs won the World Series.
Oh my
is one
goodness.
of my favorite videos.
Balling like a baby, bro.
What did he say? It was the lyric he said. It's finally happened or something.
I can't even remember.
Remember when he's getting so mad at you and
Me and Braden.
Oh man.
I mean,
John's lucky.
part about it. What year was that, Justin? What year was that?
16.
So Braden was 10. Braden was 10.
If it wasn't for Braden, I would have kicked John out of the house. I couldn't do it. When freaking
John, seriously.
when Roswell Davis hits that home run off Chappie, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. It's like, we're not doing this again.
Yeah. But Rajai Davis, Mr. 4 home runs on the season or something. It wasn't nothing good.
Oh,
man, it was magical.
That's when you felt like the curse was real. Like, I thought, oh no, I get the freaking goats, man.
It was magical though. I listen, I even said it in the video. I believe I said I hate that the Cubs won the championship, but it's just that baseball is just a beautiful sport. If you ever listen to Skip Johnson talk about baseball, you'd be like, this dude has a relationship with the sport, man, because it can be like that.
Have you seen the video that talks about how baseball is the most perfect game ever created because of the timing it takes?
Oh, yeah.
Like the timing from the box to first base. If a guy fields it cleanly, he's out, but one bobble, and it's a difference in a half a step. And then the amount of time it takes to throw from right field to third base is the amount it takes to get from first base to third base. And, like the time it takes to get a lead off from first and steal seconds, the same time it takes a catcher to throw it to second. And it's like, this is why baseball is the greatest game ever created. And I'm like, man, you can't be more accurate. Like, it is just
it's a beautiful game,
greatest game.
It is the greatest game, but yet the most frustrating. Oh, it'll bring you so much joy. At the same time, it'll bring you so much anger.
And I know there's people that can't watch, just like I can't watch certain sports. I know some people don't like baseball. You know what's funny though? You talk to Mosby, get him on here sometime and talk about it. He's even mentioned, because he wasn't that big of a baseball fan, as far as watching baseball. He was, he'd play fantasy and do all that, but he just told me recently, he's like, I don't know what it is, but I watch more baseball now than almost any sport besides football. I mean, he said, I'm really into baseball now. And I don't know why that is. I think it's an age thing. I think when you get older, we're always going to watch football. We're not going to stop watching football.
Yeah.
But baseball, you learn to your life slows down whenever I say slow down. I say slow down. You're moving all the time with your kids and everything. But I'm saying when you get those times to really slow down and sit in a recliner and just watch a game, it happens. It happens a lot with baseball. You kind of just settle down, just kind of chill. I think that's my opinion. I think it comes with age.
Well, I got something to say. I tell this my buddy Mike. He's always talking about, man, I can't watch baseball. It's boring. And I say the same thing to all of them. I say, I understand. It takes an educated mind to sit there and enjoy a baseball game. It's like hang on every pitch.
Baseball's only boring to dull minds. Who was it? Red Barber said that, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I hear it every day, because if I don't have it on the TV, if the girls are watching something in there, I won't mess with it. But I'll put my AirPods in and I'll watch the game on my phone.
Hey, Mosby
day.
said we should have sent him a 20-0 challenge and do it live.
No kidding. We should have. I might do that at the end. Maybe do a baseball one. But, guys, I have to talk about this. Jacob Mizorowski.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
The greatest
Jacob Mizorowski. So here's the thing about, and this is the title of our episode today. Why he's the best? Well, first of all, you can't even say, because sometimes people will do the whole, yeah, but he doesn't have the track record, so I can't consider him the best. I can't consider him the best in the game because he didn't have the track record. He's only been pitching 2 years. That's fine. I understand. I hear you. Okay. You do you. But when I see what I'm seeing from this dude right now, okay, and this might not be taken into today's game, that he had 4 walks, but he was still dominant.
Yeah.
He has a 1.45 ERA.
Unreal.
Okay. With a .753 whip. 138 strikeouts, 93 innings pitched. And he's throwing 105 miles an hour or whatever it is.
106, basically. 105.5 is what was registered today on that fastball.
What the heck? Where did he come from?
He's just got a moxie, and he's got a moxie to him. I mean,
I know, Braden. I think he's. I saw. I mean, obviously, you look at the stats and you hear the numbers and how many 100-mile-an-hour fastballs that are thrown in a game, or 90-mile-an-hour fastballs that are thrown in a game. But if you actually sit and listen, how many 100 plus? I mean, 101, 2, 3, whatever. How many 100 plus mile-an-hour fastballs he throws in 7 or 8 innings is absolutely just nuts.
So I mean, he struck out.
It's his first.
He struck out today, man.
No. Well, he had 8, I think.
He had. Did he have 8 today? 8 in 6 innings. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So I'm showing 100. I had 146 strikeouts, but unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unreal.
So, Preston made a good point. I was talking to Preston, and he made a good point. He said what's crazy about Mizorowski is he doesn't have, Randy Johnson was tall and lanky, but he was stout.
Yeah.
Okay. He said Jacob Mizorowski, when he sits there and he throws, he's tall and lanky, but he's lanky. I mean, he doesn't even have that. He's not even lanky like Chris Sale. He's like little.
Yeah.
How is he throwing this hard? And how is he going from, last year he had a 4.36 ERA with a 1.242 whip to what he's doing now? And I'll preface it by saying this. evaluating him in fantasy, I wouldn't have. And Travis in our league, he took a chance on him, and kudos to him. He's absolutely paying off.
Absolutely.
But I wouldn't have kept him this year with our 8 keepers. Now, unless my roster could afford it, right? But he wasn't on my radar. But now he went from maybe top 10 to he's SP1 for me, and that's over Scooble, that's over Skeens, that's over Christopher Sanchez. That's saying something, guys.
Yeah, it is. And especially when you're talking about it's over Sanchez, because I'm telling you, Christopher Sanchez is having a season this year that's just unbelievable. You've got, I mean, they're probably the 1 and 2 best pitchers in baseball, let alone National League.
Yeah,
and I think Skeens is still top 5, but unfortunately, he's going to fall the victim of the team that he's on, and I hate it for him.
Which is crazy because their pitching staff, Brandon Ashcraft, and then they've got Seth Hernandez in the wings. Now he's way low. Jared
Jones is coming back. I mean, before injury, Jared Jones was a nice young pitcher. I mean, you've got Ashcraft. You know, I mean, obviously these guys are top prospects for a reason. Their names have been out there they're high draft picks, but Ashcraft, say comes out of nowhere. But I mean, kid's having a heck of a season. I don't get it, how they can draft the pitching, but they can't get right on the offensive side of the ball.
That's what I was going to say right there. How can they have all this pitching, and they have it all like Garrett Cole, they have all this pitching all the time, and they can't ever – they got O'Neal Cruz. He's hurt right now, but he was having a good year. But how can you not – you could arguably – I mean, going into next year in 2 years when Seth Hernandez comes up, Jared Jones is your number 4 potentially.
Which is
you might have the best staff in Major League in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pair them up. And now, if we have baseball, guys, we're going to
next year. It's going to be tough. Yeah. Now, I will say, I think they probably have finally gotten one right with Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin, I think, has the potential to be really good. So it's one of those things when you have a Seth Hernandez and Ashcraft, you've got Jared Jones, you've got all these pitching prospects coming up. How are you not trading for hitting? I don't understand it.
But at some point, that's the problem. Is they're
you're
going to have to part way with some of these guys to put pieces around them. And you already had the talks last year from Paul, around Paul Skeens. Is like, man, if they don't put something around him, he's going to want to take off. And that's what happens in Pittsburgh. And eventually they're going to have to figure that out.
If they finish 4th in the division again this year, I'm just telling you, this offseason you're going to hear a lot of noise about Skeens.
How do they finish? How do they finish anywhere else? I mean, this might be the best division in baseball, honestly.
Very, very well could be, but I mean,
Cardinals are overachieving. I love the Cardinals. They're overachieving right now. We don't have the pitching to do this.
No, unless the St. Louis goes out and gets an arm or two for the rotation,
I'm nervous about this.
It's unreal. I mean, obviously the Cubs they're going to be competitive, but the Brewers, I don't know how, but they're doing it again. Now, I mean, obviously they've got the pitching staff. They've got a good bullpen. You look at their roster and their lineup that they put out every day, and you're like, okay, they're okay. But no, I mean, they continue to win.
In a 30-day span, I've said the Cubs were the best team in baseball and one of the worst teams in baseball.
How many other teams not only have multiple 10-win streaks and 10-loss streaks? Nobody.
It's unbelievable. But I mean, we've lost so much pitching. I mean, that's our thing. You said it. You don't have the pitching for it. We don't have the pitching for it. You lose Cade Horton. We expected to have Steele back by now. He's had a setback, and we just.
Braden brought up a good point in our in our TikTok here. Obviously we're getting close to the All-Star break, and we're sitting here talking about the NL Central, and Ben brought up the Cardinals and overachieving. How about Jordan Walker and J.J. Weatherholt being snubbed with the fan voting for the All-Star team? Absolutely highway robbery.
Well, I saw some people saying they need to take away fan voting. No, they don't. I remember being a kid and going to McDonald's. You remember this?
Yeah.
Going to McDonald's and filling out a bracket, going and getting you a
the only thing is,
quarter pounder with cheese.
I wouldn't say take it away, but they definitely have to change it up change something somehow, because when you got guys that have been injured most of the season, but they're only getting fan votes because of who they are, I get that.
That's always been a thing.
I mean, it just is what it is. But I mean, how do you have a guy like Jordan Walker, who the first half of the season has been one of the better hitters in baseball? I'm not talking about just on the Cardinals team or in the NL. You're talking in baseball. The guy's hitting almost 300 and has 16 home runs and 50-something RBIs. The guy has been absolutely just crushing the baseball. And you don't even crack the top 6.
Also, whenever I think about voting for the All-Star game, you got to think about the Jordan Walkers, because you're never guaranteed to repeat success. So, like, if somebody's having a really good first half of the year, I love those guys who get in the All-Star game, because very next year they could go back and regress and never get another opportunity to be in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
So they could say they're a one-time All-Star. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you always have those people that are stupid hot. Like right now, Brian Reynolds should be in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
He's having the best year he's ever had. And he's a good player. But it's not sustainable. Now, a PCA, I'm going to argue, he's going to have a lot more. He's got more flash. If he's going to walk like he is right now, then I'm a PCA believer. The reason I wasn't last year is because he did not walk.
Struck out like crazy.
He had a sub 300 on base percentage. So I was like, that's not a thing for me. But he plays incredible field, even though he gets ragged on all the time. He plays an incredible field. He hustles. And now he's walking and with power. He's going to have an opportunity to continue this. Jordan Walker, however, in the last month has went back to his old strikeout rate, and he's not walking as much. So will he repeat this next year? It's not guaranteed. I hope he does for the Cardinals' sake, but bump him in there.
Well, it's one of those things. I mean, you look at the pitchers and Walker and they've talked to, they've mentioned it several times. Obviously, pitchers are going to make the adjustments. Well, so do the hitters. Well, then the hitters, when they start making the adjustments, well, who's going to make the adjustment? But, the pitchers are going to come back a different way. So, it's kind of a game of tug of war. He went back a little bit, but shoot, he's still hitting over 290. You know what I mean? The guy's still having a phenomenal season. And, to PCA, to his credit, he had a big mountain to climb for a lot of folks, because like you said, I mean, he wasn't walking to say, for anything. The strikeouts were just astronomically high. So he's got some tools in that belt that he's still trying to sharpen and get right. And when he does, it's
he does it all though. I mean,
really
as long as he can, if he can stay consistent with his power and walk a little bit, even if right now, I think we're probably at his ceiling. But if he can continue to give you that kind of stuff, it's fun. I was watching a deal today, Keith Hernandez, when the Cubs were playing the Mets last week, and PCA just destroyed them. And Keith Hernandez, who my mom went to school with, by the way, is kind of cool.
No, wrong one. She went to school with Ryan Klesko. Keith Hernandez was
that's right.
Mom's best friend. Yeah,
that's right. Okay, so anyways, but he said, "Oh, this has got to be one of the worst trades the Mets have made in years. We got six subpar weeks of Javier Baez just to watch this kid do this crap for the next several years."
Javier Baez. We want to backtrack just real quick. We forgot about Bubba Chandler on the staff of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that wasn't
So
even the name that was brought up.
You're talking about 5 dudes that are unbelievable. And we're looking at the standings here. We got the Yankees in first, Rays right on their tail, Blue Jays, and everybody else is just underperforming massively. Red Sox are a mess. White Sox are a surprise. They're not good. This is not sustainable, in my opinion. They're going to drop. But who's going to take over in that division? The Guardians or Jose Ramirez?
Yeah, I was going to say.
No.
I mean, you could say Cleveland, Minnesota. Detroit going to climb out of the cellar. I mean, there's no telling.
Yeah, I'm
going
to say Joe Ryan gets traded at the deadline, and Scooble, I'm not 100% sure on that because, if they get a haul, they get a haul. Yep. Look at this. This is sad. I can't believe this. Mariners are up 1 game leading this division. Look at the Astros, 4 underneath. Wow. Now, did you see what happened today, John, with the Angels? You see who their new GM is, intern GM?
God. John Mozeliak.
Man, he is. He said he needed a break. He needed to step away from baseball, and it took him all of 3 months to come back in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Braden said they can have him. Have fun.
Yeah, no kidding. National League Rays are on a burner, but the Phillies are hot. They've gained some ground here, and they've got studs. Phillies got studs. Marlins are a surprise. I don't think that's sustainable. But the Nationals their offense is cooking. They are leading the major leagues in runs scored.
Yeah. They just Woods coming back. They just brought up Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz is starting to hit the ball. I think he's starting to find his way.
CJ Abrams has been going.
That was
bonkers. Batting him clean up, by the way.
Unbelievable. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mets are a mess. Brewers are just, they're unbelievable, guys. I mean, there's just no way around it. They're going to win the Central, in my opinion. A good way for me to tell, really, maybe they're getting lucky. 127 run differential is not luck.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, not at all.
Brewers are just that good. Listen to their stat. Mizorowski, Woodruff, Harrison. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine going into a 3-game series against those 3?
Why would Boston trade Harrison away? I mean, they got him for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's why I don't think – I'm going to make a prediction here in a minute for the Cardinals, but here's why this is not sustainable. We're in the -5 differential, but here's the problem. What did we say we don't have? Or what did I say we don't have? Pitching. But look at this, though. Look at our runs against. Mm-hmm. We have the best staff in the Central, according to runs against. What are we lacking? I feel like our offense has been pretty good, but look at our runs scored. We are 60 runs behind the Brewers, 40 runs behind the Cubs, 50 behind the Pirates, barely above the Reds. This is why, if you don't have the offense, here's why Cubs, I think, have some hope. They've scored 401 runs, and they've given up that much. They have a pretty good – I still think we're going to trade
Newbar.
I wish we would trade Newbar. I think we're going to trade O'Brien. We're going to trade Dustin why am I forgetting his name? May. Yeah, I was thinking of who's the coach for the stinking Michigan going to Dallas.
Oh yeah. Dusty May.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dustin May. We're going to trade Dustin May. We're going to trade O'Brien. I'd love to trade Newbar. I don't know if we'll get it done, but I think we'll trade those guys.
I think, and that's kind of what I was telling Braden. I think you see Newbar gone because at some point they have to call up Baez. Baez cannot stay down in AAA very long, very much longer. He's done everything that he's been asked to do. He's cutting his strikeout rate down. I mean, there's just so many things saying, hey, call me up. But when you've got Church and you've got Fermin, who's been playing really well as a platoon player at different positions, you've just got too many guys that's clogging up the outfield. So you've got to move a couple. I don't think you'll move Ryan Church. I think they like that kid quite a bit.
Ryan Church, Nathan.
Oh, well, I said Ryan Church.
Getting all the famous ones mixed up.
Yeah, Nathan Church has got to go away, he's not going to go anywhere. But Newt Barr, I think, will be gone. But Baez, Braden just said Baez is on pace for 55 home runs in AAA right now.
And it's not a thing. This is why it drives me crazy that some fans will be like, why do you want to get rid of so-and-so so bad? That's not it. I'm a thinker whenever we go into talking about the Cardinals. Now, I'm thinking about the roster construction and all that. I like Newt Barr. I like Tommy Edman. I liked Wilson Contreras. I liked Goldsmith.
Sonny Gray.
I liked all.
Yeah.
But when you need to move them. Newt Barr needs to be moved.
Yes.
Because what is Newt Barr that much of a difference maker for us?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
People
he gets on base. I mean, he gets on base. He doesn't do anything flashy.
Here's the problem with what we do as Cardinal fans a lot is we'll get a player because we were known, in 2011 we won the World Series championship with we got a lot of homegrown role players that came up and just performed real well. Yeah. And so we get attached to these guys. We get attached to these guys that are good role players, but they're not, necessarily difference makers. Mm-hmm. So I remember arguing with somebody last year or it'd be 2 years ago now, I think, when we traded Tommy Edman. He's won 2 championships with the Dodgers, I think. And they were like, why are we trading Edman? This is the worst thing ever. He's so crucial. I'm like, because we know what we have underneath him, and he's not a difference maker. I'm sorry. He's not. We didn't trade Albert Pujols.
No.
We didn't trade Matt Holliday. Why did we trade Arenado? Because his stats were stinky. Let's just put it. He declined. He was bad.
Look at him this year. I mean, you have to know when it's time, and
when to hold.
Exactly. Some of these players, like you said, I mean, Newt Barr, he's a good, solid player that is going to do some good things. He doesn't do a whole lot of things great. He just does enough. And so for a player like Newt Barr, he might be able to get you a young pitching arm or a young player that. Fielder, infielder, outfielder, whatever that could potentially become something, later on. You just never know. But you know what you have in Newt Barr, and he's not pushing you over the top. So it's time to move players like him and, like you said, Riley O'Brien and I think Ryan Stanek. I mean, there's some guys that's got to go.
Anybody in the
and they will
trade.
Oh, hey, Jojo Romero, see ya. They call anybody. The only one that I might say no to right now is Gordon Graceffo.
Yeah, he's young. They probably wouldn't get much out of him anyway. Riley O'Brien, I would sell. Boy, I'd be like, you seen him? Man, I know he's got above 4 ERA, but let me tell you about Riley O'Brien. Woo, top 10 closer. You need to come get him. Come on.
Yep.
I would pack his bags. God,
Braden said, also, can we please trade Nolan Gorman? We got to do something.
He's toast. We ain't going to get nothing out of him.
Yeah, they should have traded him back when we could have got Soto.
And listen, this is another one of my complaints about Mo. I felt like he held on to those players so much. He would not trade them. We go to a deadline and be like, oh, we're going to be active this time. Nothing.
Oh, yeah, you hear the Padres or whoever, they were asking for Newt Barr, they were asking for Gorman and a starting pitcher. I'm like, yep, send it. Nah, we're going to
we were the bridesmaid a lot and a lot of big Soto sweepstakes, Giancarlo Stanton sweepstakes, David Price sweepstakes. We were bridesmaids a lot.
Unfortunately.
And he dodged the bullet a time or two.
Well, yeah, we definitely with Giancarlo Stanton and you could say David Price because after he signed, I loved David Price back then though, man. God, I love the way he pitched.
Yeah,
He was nasty.
he was. And
Nasty.
sometimes they're tough. You know, I remember when the Cubs signed Jason Hayward, and you're like, yeah, you can have him for that. And it's like, you know, his production never really matched the contract, but you know, I'm not sure we win the World Series without him. So
Yeah, no, you probably don't.
Yeah.
All right, so I do want to hit on this because this is just mind-blowing, to say the least. But
I love that this is one episode that me and John have no idea what you're about to throw up here.
What a circus.
Okay, so let's go through all this. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this because it's been hammered in the media, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you where I was really going to get upset, and where I was kind of getting upset. And I know I'll get trashed online for this, but okay, what he did, what was it he originally did? Do you guys know?
No, I mean, not to the fullest. No, exactly what it was right off the top of my head.
He gambled on, from my understanding, he gambled on his own team,
On his own games. Yeah.
Do you guys know a guy named Pete Rose?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
One of the best hitters in Major League Baseball history. Where is he? Surely he's in the Hall of Fame, right?
No.
Or did he get banned from the game of baseball for gambling on his own team? Just like Shoeless Joe Jackson did back in the day.
For years.
Okay.
It's been a pretty blanket discipline.
So that's what I'm saying. So we all know that the severity of, and tons of documentaries about even referees shaving points.
Mm-hmm.
We know that it's very bad. It's one of the most frowned upon things, and the integrity of sports and all that. It's completely terrible. Okay. So why, when he goes to Texas Tech, okay, and they catch him in all this, why was he, and why were Texas Tech fans in general, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, defending him whenever they know that it's wrong, and he would get completely suspended from other sports or kept out of Hall of Fames if he was that good? They were dying on that mountain, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, they thought that they finally had their savior. They thought that this quarterback, they had just bought themselves a championship when they got him to Texas Tech. When he come to Lubbock, they were like, "Oh, this is it. This is it."
Yeah,
but now,
I think
you have all this happen.
Anything that challenges the integrity of the game, there's just no place for it. And I don't think I saw where the CFL isn't going to allow any team to sign him, and good for them, but I don't know that he'll play again.
He may not.
They're not going to let it.
I know that because they thought the saving grace was going to be the NFL supplemental draft, and then they said, no, I'm good. We're just not going to have one this year.
Okay, so that takes me to the next point of that. That's what bothered me the most about that. Okay, now, do you think, because that was done in college, okay, do you think he should have an opportunity to play in the NFL?
So, to me, I have a hard time with this one because, I mean, you just brought up the Pete Rose, okay? One of the greatest hitters of all time. Yeah, he did what he did. He took his punishment. Okay, cool. He can never play again in the major leagues. They banned him from, everything. And he suffered for years. Now, we could sit there and say, yes, this kid messed up. He, bet on his own games. He did this, he did that. No more college. Okay, cool. Well, so are we going to take the right or the privilege for him to try and go and make a living or, make a career in the NFL? I don't necessarily think that they should, but they probably will. If he suffer, if he does his punishment, if everything's proven and he's punished and whatever happens, unless he goes to prison or whatever, that'd be the only way that it doesn't work out. If he wants to try and earn a spot on a roster, why not? It's not going to be given to him.
Yeah, I don't think he should be allowed in college football, obviously, and I think they've already kind of made that clear. I don't think there's a place for him in college football.
He's not playing college football yet.
Yeah, so I go, we let Michael Vick come back. So if a team takes a chance on him, yeah. But at what point does the NFL look at it and say, okay, he's been found guilty of this and this questions the integrity of the game. So what steps do you take to make sure that that's not a problem moving forward? And I'm not sure that how you would even do that. As Shohei Ohtani can tell you, there's other ways around it. But
all right, my opinion. I think he should get a chance in the NFL, but it's going to be. I think he should, but it's going to be the responsibility of the NFL and that team to do their due diligence and really make sure that he's done with this gambling addiction. Because if he does it in the NFL, they're going to get screwed. It's going to be their liability. So I think it should be absolutely he should get an opportunity. Now, whether he does or not, we've seen quarterbacks being blackballed for numerous reasons to never get back in the game. Colin Kaepernick. Okay, so maybe he doesn't get an opportunity. But what I think I'm okay with the no supplemental draft. I'm okay with them coming out and saying that
too.
Because that's too soon. Like this just happened. This needs to be hey, you need to let's work on some character stuff here. Get ready for next year's draft. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I hate that, it sucks for him that he's not, it was his own fault, but it sucks for him that he's not actively getting reps. However, if the NFL team wants to take him next year, then by all means, take him, draft him in the 6th or 7th round and see what you got. Now, is he really that good though?
Do we know?
I don't know.
Jerry will take him in the 2nd round.
I don't know. That's just kind of where I've sat. I've listened to this. The only thing I really got upset about was how bad they defended it. And then, of course, they attacked OU and talked about the Joe Mixon thing and this and that. And they were going back and forth on X. And I didn't get involved in all that. But all I thought was how this dude literally got caught gambling. Other sports have banned people from Hall of Fames from the game. Because that's the worst thing you can do for integrity of the sport. You can't do that.
Yeah, correct.
You can't do that. Even if you're gambling that you'll win, it doesn't matter. You can't do that. Yep. So, do you think it'll ever become a thing where they're allowed to gamble?
No.
It
shouldn't. But no.
Yeah.
They have too much control of the game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was highly talked about, and I don't know. It bothered me. That was the only thing that really bothered me was how much they defended him. But I think all the other steps have kind of fallen into place. Guys, I gotta admit to you something.
Uh-oh.
And it's kind of off topic here, but you when you're getting old. When you can do random things and really hurt yourself. Okay.
What'd you do?
In the shower.
Well, this gets awkward.
Mm-hmm. Don't imagine me naked.
This is family friendly. PG-13.
Bent over to wash my legs and pulled the crap out of my back. Hurt so bad that I thought I was gonna faint. I had to go dry off real quick and ran to my mouth. I'm scared to death. Bent over and was literally like I saw soap all over me. I had to rinse off. It still hurts right now. My back hurts. Like I can't even. Yeah, it is. You pull your back, it's like it's a weak ordeal. Okay, so that got me thinking because this is what my brain does. That's what my brain does. What are some of the worst freak awkward injuries in sports that have happened to your knowledge of just most random things? Which ones are your favorite to hear about, or your just the oddest ones?
Hold on, just a side note. Braden said, "Unk." Braden's calling you old.
Old baby. I'm getting close.
Hey, we're getting there. I don't.
Give me some of those weird injuries that you remember in sports. Mike Matheny slicing his hand with a knife comes to mind. Who's the one that rolled out of bed and hurt himself?
That's who I was trying to think of.
Goodness gracious!
Besides me, every morning.
I was about to say that was me just a few years ago. I go to step out of bed and about fall down, think my foot's broke and had plantar fasciitis.
Man, shoot, they called me a couple years ago and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to put a dodgeball team together?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, hey, played dodgeball since like 8th grade. Yeah, it's the best decision I ever made.
I play dodgeball all the time. Just to give you a little help here, I had Brock help me out.
Yeah, and I couldn't think of anything crazy.
I could tell you guys are struggling with this. Holy cow! I
thought there was maybe like a yoga incident or something.
There's a ranked top 10 of the weirdest injuries in sports history. Okay.
Oh man,
I can't even pronounce this dude's name right here. Norwegian soccer defender.
Svein Grindelin.
Missed an international match after jogging into a sleeping moose in the forest, which headbutted or knocked him into a ditch. What?
What are you doing?
What is going on?
There has to be a documentary on this. That can't be real.
I mean,
Bill Grammatica tore his ACL. Oh, I remember this. I do remember this.
Yeah,
Bill Grammatica tore his ACL celebrating a routine first quarter field goal with an overly enthusiastic fist pump and jump. I remember this.
What about who was it? The 49ers linebacker that tore his Achilles going onto the field?
Dre Greenlaw, man. Super Bowl, bro. Don't do that to me.
Number 3.
Hold on, don't scroll any further so I can give you one without the list. Was Jason Pierre-Paul and the fireworks blowing his finger up?
Yes.
JPP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glenn Allen Hill. Number 3, Glenn Allen Hill suffered cuts to his hands and feet after sleepwalking through a nightmare about spiders crashing through a glass table. He earned the nickname Spider-Man for it.
What?
I can't even. These sounds just made up.
Yeah.
All right. Santiago, I can't even say that. Canizares, Spanish goalkeeper, missed the World Cup after dropping a bottle of aftershave and cutting his foot trying to catch it. A severed tendon kept him out of a major tournament.
What the heck? I mean, I have bad luck.
Catch it with your foot.
Here's the funny one. Dave Beason, English goalkeeper. What's wrong with these goalkeepers?
Soccer players need to use their brain.
Dropped a jar of salad cream from a cupboard, tried to stop it with his foot, and suffered a broken toe plus ruptured ankle ligaments. God.
Hold on.
Hey.
Okay, so multiple soccer players. Okay, and last time I checked, soccer can't use their hands, so the only thing they can use is their feet.
Right.
And we're trying to catch glass or catch whatever with your. They need to use their head for something other than headbutting the ball.
Have you seen that? Have you seen, you guys, you probably don't, but where two ferns grow, or I forget the name of the movie, but anyway, Zach Galifianakis and no, and it's anyway, it's the bloopers of this where he's sitting down, he's interviewing somebody famous, and he looks at Matthew McConaughey and he says, oh my God, who's the oh my gosh, who's the guy in Cheers and in Zombieland? Woody
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. He asked Matthew McConaughey, says, "Are you guys upset that you and Woody Harrelson upset that somewhere in this world there's a hacky sack not getting hackied?" and Matthew McConaughey loses it. It was what reminds me of these goalkeepers trying to hacky these freaking aftershave bottles and stuff. Turk Edwards, number 6, career-ending knee injury during the pregame coin toss when his cleats caught in the turf as he turned to head back to the bench. Number 7, Dustin Penner, back spasms from sitting down to eat a stack of pancakes. He later turned into a charity event, Pancakes with Penner. I feel it. I feel you, man. I feel you.
I can relate to that one, yeah.
Michael Jordan cut his finger badly with a cigar cutter while celebrating a championship on vacation. It fueled speculation about his retirement timing. That didn't really affect his play, though, because it was in the offseason. Steve Sparks dislocated his shoulder trying to rip a phone book in half to imitate a motivational speaker.
Oh, my Lord.
And then the
He's
last
probably trying to join the power team.
Another footballer.
Power team.
Another English footballer. Drilled a hole through his own toenail with a power drill to drain a blood blister instead of seeing medical staff. Caused an infection and missed games. I about fainted reading that.
I mean, how stupid do you got to be?
Oh, my God.
Listen.
I just about passed out. I'm not.
So what about the lineman that ended his career, got hit with the flag in the eye?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one.
Ended his career.
Who was the catcher that Johnny Cueto kicked, John, in the brawl? The Cardinals catcher. Backup catcher.
Yes. My goodness.
That ended his career. Is a brawl, and Johnny Cueto got pinned up against the net and was kicking with his feet.
Kicked him in the head. I can't remember. Well, I mean, not only that, but Juan Encarnacion takes a foul ball off the face and remembers a Cardinal, and that ended his career too. He was on the on deck circle.
That was nasty.
That was really nasty.
All right, I last thing, unless you got another injury that we're not thinking of.
No.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. I want to see what you guys would do. How far you would push yourself, and then give me your opinions here. Okay. All right. Every mile is $1,000. Okay. All right. Now, what's a marathon is 26.2? Is that
26 miles. Yeah, 26 miles.
Okay. So that'd be what, $26,000 to run a marathon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you get 6 months to train. 6 months starting right now.
Okay.
if I told you you get $1,000 per mile, okay, which would end up being 26. But if you ran more than that, if you got to 26, you passed. Anything in addition would be an extra 1,000 miles. Okay, it's going to be kind of two-part question here. Number one, in 6 months, could you, if you train starting right now for 6 months, could you run a full marathon? That's question number one. Okay, without stopping. Without stopping. And number two, would you do the challenge if I said you get $26,000 to run this marathon, but if you don't make it, you owe $26,000?
Nope.
I'm not signing up.
I mean, I have to be pretty real.
Listen, 6 months is.
I mean, do I have?
You can do a lot in 6 months.
Do I have a time cap on finishing this?
You just can't stop running or jogging.
So no walking.
No walking. You're gonna pee yourself. You're gonna crap your pants if you have to poop. You can't stop at least jogging.
Listen, I'm not crapping down my leg.
That's going to take me realistically 8 hours. I mean, to pace myself.
Well, what do you think your mile run would be?
My mile run?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of my.
If you wanted to pace yourself, you would almost have to be at about a 8 or 9 minute mile.
That's low. Chill.
You think?
Yeah,
because I used to do that, but shoot, I wasn't moving that quick.
All right.
No, you need to be chill with like a 18 to 20 minute mile.
You can tell how much running I've done here lately.
Okay. At a 14-minute mile would be about 6 hours, 6 minutes, and 48 seconds to complete.
14 minutes.
I'm chilling with it. I'm chilling with an 18 to 20 minute mile.
But at what point is it walking?
As long as you don't stop.
20 minutes?
Listen, if there's going to be a gray area of where you go from a walk to a jog.
Okay, well, what if we change the rules here? You had to finish the marathon in 6 hours.
It's not happening.
No.
You can walk if you want.
That's a steady 5 mile an hour pace. I mean, 4 to 5 miles. No.
Listen. No.
That's
5 mile an hour.
It sounds terrible when you say it out loud.
Okay. No, 6 hours.
It's not.
6 hours.
Give me 7
right now.
Give me 7, and I'm in.
6 hours.
Listen, I'm out.
No, I don't think there's any way.
$26,000.
I don't even think 6 months is enough time to get me ready.
What? Okay, so here's my next question. What would the dollar amount have to be for you to even take on the challenge?
I think I take on the challenge if there's not the consequence of losing the 26,000.
But there's got to be a consequence.
The consequence is I don't get the freaking money.
Yeah,
I know the consequences.
You just did it for nothing.
Yeah, the consequence is I trained for a marathon for 6 months and I still can't run a marathon.
So there's not an amount of money. $2,000 a mile. $52,000.
No, but if I still have that consequence of you don't finish it and I pay it.
What if it's only you pay $5,000? $5,000.
You give me 6.5 hours.
He wants
The math has to
a
math.
4.5 mile an hour pace.
No, you're not car salesing me. 6 hours.
Yeah.
6 hours.
Because 4 miles an hour is not enough.
6 hours, $1,000 per mile. And if you don't get it, you only owe me $5,000. Are you taking the challenge? 6 months to prepare.
No.
John's
Maybe.
a hard no.
That's a hard no.
Maybe if I had somebody doing it with me, I would probably try.
John, what would the time have to be for you to try?
I don't even know. I have no idea.
Listen, I mean, you're talking about if you're sitting there saying, man, listen, I went nuts for that weight loss challenge that time, and it was a month, and I got rigged out of that, and it was only like $400 winning. You tell me I can win $26,000. I'm gonna train.
Yeah.
I'm gonna train hard.
One day I woke up and I just started running.
So I am going to say, man, it is tough to sit there and go, okay, having to pay the money back sucks.
Who won that weight loss challenge? Now that you brought that up,
don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that. Somebody who had the weight loss surgeries who won.
All right, Ben. So you want to run a marathon?
Yeah, how much you gonna pay me?
Like you and me, we'll just go run a marathon, and we'll make it part of the podcast.
Oh my God! Straight.
Hey, listen,
John, what are you
that
gonna
would
do?
be awesome, huh?
10 burger challenge at McDonald's.
No, I don't eat McDonald's.
How long do we need?
A year.
Oh my God! Now you're getting into some deep.
Hold on, Justin. Do you have your lime green shoes?
Yeah, I got them.
Oh yeah, they're brand new too.
Yeah, well, they're a couple years old, but they still look brand new. I got them.
Oh my gosh! Well,
like a marathon might be a long. Now for our viewers, just so you know, I'm in no shape to do anything.
You are in great shape. You're in shape.
I'm a little more rounder than I used to be.
Yeah, you're in the shape of a circle.
But
man,
you know, if we started with a 5K, Ben, we went and ran a 5K.
I do 5Ks. I do 5Ks all the time.
Okay,
yeah. Ben will do a 5K in his sleep.
Yeah, I've not done a 5K since like 2015. So,
the longest I ran was a 15K, I think.
So we just do a half marathon.
Yeah, I'd be up to that.
That's 13 miles.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem. I don't. Maybe you're faster than me in these, but if I'm faster than you, I'm not staying with you.
Hey, shots fired by your nephew, Justin. Braden says if you actually did your 75 hard, you would be fine, Justin.
75 hard.
He doesn't even know. I see him once a week these days. He can't even tell me.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I think we've had a pretty good episode, a pretty good return episode here. I think we need to wrap it up. We're sitting here an hour and a half, and I am excited to be back. I think we had a lot of fun today. Did you have some fun today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And like I said, keep going.
So where are we on this half marathon?
I'm in on that.
You're sitting in the chair.
And this time next year, we'll go do a marathon.
By next year, I could be ready in 3 months. Now you
for a marathon?
For a half marathon?
For a full marathon.
Yeah, and we would. I don't know if you know how weak our legs would be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, if these two actually do something like this will be live streamed from me. I will figure out a way. I will be on a go-kart outside. They will be running, and I'll just be slowly following them with a camera. Because I'm not running nowhere.
You know, they do marathons where you can like relay it. So me, you, and John and Mosby could all do a fourth of a marathon.
Listen,
Yeah,
Mosby ain't running nowhere.
Shoot,
John.
give him a challenge. He would.
Mosby, listen. When was the last time that fool ran?
All right, here's the deal.
Except when it was to the bathroom or something else.
Here's what I see coming. I see an all-star break, a fantasy baseball meeting at the house, Mosby versus John in a 100-yard sprint.
Oh man,
I see it.
He don't want to mess.
That would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful for the podcast.
It would be.
And yeah. All right, I'm gonna start my training first thing in the morning.
You say 100 yards. 100 yards sounds like a long ways.
Yeah.
I thought
Just gotta get that 5 mile hour pace.
40-yard dash, maybe.
All right. Well, listen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. You have a blessed week, blessed day. I don't know when we'll go live again. We'll start amping it back up here and get things going. And like I said, we have a lot of cool things going on. Can't wait for Mosby to get some of those interviews going. And then you might even see the two brothers pop on. You might see me in just one of these. Might see the original 3 back. You never know who's going to pop on. So it's going to be fun. We'll just kind of come on here and kind of go off the dome like we kind of did tonight. And it was fun. It was fun to talk sports and have a good time. So anything else?
That's it.
I'm excited. Glad to be back.
You guys are amazing. Have a great, blessed day. Oh, and go listen to Grace Worship Co. Their new single on Spotify. One of us is the drummer on that track. Pretty awesome stuff. See you later.